What's up everybody, Blaire McKeithen here with amateurgolf.com, out here at sunny San Diego at Coronado Golf Course to work on everybody's favorite thing, the drill. The putting drill to be specific. This is called the Sam Chien drill. A good buddy of mine, the assistant coach out at Northwestern University, taught me this drill and I've used it every day to become a better putter, and it's something that you can incorporate in your game as well. Okay, setting up my line, I hit quite a few putts to make sure that this line is correct. It is going to be a left edge putt. The reason why I'm putting it on left edge is because I've been struggling with my downhill left to righters. I don't like to give myself too much wiggle room, maybe just half a centimeter. Initial gate, that's where impact zone is. Go back about 3 inches and make another gate on the exact same length, because it's really important that your club face is on the same path in the 3 inches before you make impact. So in my case, sometimes I started off out to the right, like I take the putter back outside, and so I'll put another one here, make sure I don't go outside. So after I do the outside line, I do the inside line, because the other tendency would be to wipe it too much in the inside. This inside tee, I'm giving myself a little bit more space here. That way I can have a little bit of an arc, but not a big hook or pull in. And a big thing for me, you want a tee in your through line. And if you hit this tee, you'll start training your brain to chase this line better. So the last little bit is just put a little mark. You don't have to make a big hole here, but that way you'll always have your ball in the center line every single time. And the last piece of the puzzle is to go about a foot in front of your tees and set up your golf ball. You can vary on difficulty how you want it to be. I want this to be pretty tight. Now, it's totally okay to start your drill finding out your tendencies, because all that does is it gives you instant feedback to know what to do to fix it. So see the left tee, no problem. Perfect. Much better. So we're gonna probably spend, I don't know, 10 balls getting dialed in here, and then we move on to the next part of the drill. All right, so the next step I'll do is make myself some 3-footers. So my putter's 34 inches, so I'm just gonna add that to make it a 3-footer here. So this will be a right to left putt. Well, this will be virtually straight, and then this one will be left to right. All right, so you have to make 3 in a row through the tees. So we got 1 there, 2 there, and 3 here. So I've just made 3 in a row. I'm hitting my lines, you know, that I'm obviously not taking it too far in or too far out. I'm not hitting any tees, so I have the confidence of knowing that I am hitting my line now. So now I start with my 3-footer here. I'm going to the left to right one. It doesn't matter which particular order, but you have to make all 3 of these in a row to move on to the next phase. All right, so I just made 3 in a row. I lined up every single putt because I'm treating this drill like there's some pressure on it. The reason why there is pressure is because if I miss one of these putts, I go right back to the tees, have to make 3 in a row again and start over. But since I didn't do that, I get to move these tees back a foot and we start all over again. Right back to the line. No matter what, you're not allowed to get away from the tee gate until you make 3 in a row. At some point, especially later on in the drill, this starts becoming really automatic, and that's when you know that you're making progress in your stroke and in your brain. Because when you know that you're hitting your lines, the rest comes into how you read putts. So let's move on to the 4.5 footer. Oh, so it lipped out. I hit a good putt, just hit it too firm. Right back to the tees, let's go. So as you can tell, this drill could potentially take hours. I've had times where I've spent 2 hours doing this drill, and I've had times where I've just cleaned it out right off the bat. Today isn't one of those days, and because of that, I put my towel down because I know I'm gonna be standing in the same spot for quite a bit of time. You don't wanna ruin the greens by digging your spikes and the weight of your feet into the grass. So put a towel down, be a greenskeeper's bud, and let's start all over again. All right, guys, been here for a while. 7.5 feet. as you will notice how much better your green reading gets, because every foot you go back, you're going to be adding more and more break. So what started as a right edge putt is now over a cup out. So you got to make 3 in a row and then it'll be done. All right, there's 1. Hey, there's 2. All right, guys, here's my last putt. There's a lot of pressure. I really have been struggling on the middle putt. I've had to do this, go around multiple times. I would love to be finished with this instead of going back to the tees and starting all over again. So, pressure time, uphill, left to right. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It took me a while, but I feel like a better putter because of it. Do this every day, or as much as you can when you go out and incorporate it into your practice, and watch your strokes get saved on the putting greens. Always remember, everybody, keep on grinding.